This is a general reading for Pisces for August 18th through the 24th. So if Pisces is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm again offering a complimentary reading for someone who either subscribes or puts in a comment in the month of August, and one person will be randomly selected from those groups for a 30-minute complimentary reading. Know that I do read all of your comments, and thank you so much. Because of the support of everyone, I'm offering a reduced price for the 30-minute video reading. The subscriptions have gone up to over 2,000. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you're a subscriber, please check the video to see that you're currently subscribed, because sometimes they change back to non-subscribers. So all you have to do is hit that to be a subscriber again. And if you're not a subscriber, if you could please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything, it's free. Free is good. I'm not going to solicit anything. The only thing would be that you would be considered for the drawing for a free reading if you wanted that. But it is a free benefit, and so please consider that. For those of you who are subscribers or even subscribed at this moment, or as you see the video, I have a special going on, a thank you to the subscribers since I surpassed the 2,000 subscriptions. Until August 21st, I am offering a 30-minute readings, which the normal price is $30, and it's now $20. This is good through August 21st. Send me an email. I would then do a 30-minute personal reading for you and send you the link by Gmail, and then you could access that video at your convenience. And this is a thank you for those, for the subscribers. Thank you so much. If you want a live reading, which I use WhatsApp, those are $15 for 15 minutes, $30 for 30 minutes, or $50 for an hour. And I use generally WhatsApp, which has video, and you can ask questions along the way if that's another alternative that you want. As of August 21st, I will not be available to do readings for, I will be I will be at the Castro Marin Medieval Festival in Castro Marin, Portugal, where I live, and actually it'll be in my house. I am on the in the center of the medieval festival. I have parades going past my house. I have booths surrounding my house, and I will be offering tarot readings at my house. And if you are in Castro Marin, or if you're in Portugal, please consider coming and getting a reading. The hours are 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday of next week. The prices will be lower. It's what I call my festival prices, which are lower than my regular prices that I offer on the YouTube. Also know that the price for the special of $20 is less than you would pay for one of the psychic lines. And most psychics, if you check YouTube, their cost is much, much higher than the $20 for half an hour. So if you want a personal reading, please consider that. After the 21st, I will be doing the readings here at my house. So that's something to consider. I do want to thank you for all of your comments and for you sending prayers and good thoughts about my gypsy dog, who is a lab and has cancer. And it's a day-by-day thing with her. It can't be operated on. There's no treatment. It's just she's basically in dog hospice right now. Also, I appreciate your prayers and good thoughts and words of encouragement during my health journey that I've had. I do believe that prayers are powerful, and the prayers helped me. Like, for example, when I had the chemo, I never had to go be admitted to the hospital, and the cancer did respond to the chemo, and I do believe a big part of that is from the prayers. It didn't respond 100%, so I'm still having more treatments, but not chemo. Well, I do have a form of chemo that I have, but I don't have it's not in my bloodstream like the other chemo was. So thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the words of encouragement. They do mean a lot, and they are very powerful. I am using the Morgan Greer deck for the Celtic Cross today, and Spirit has chosen a couple of cards for you, and I always have to look here for Pisces. I don't know why. I always have to check because to be sure that I have the right sign. 2 cards have been selected from Divine Beloved, and 1 card from Wisdom of the Oracle. For the Wisdom of the Oracle, it's Serendipity. As I got this card for you, I got a sense, well, serendipity is where everything falls into place. And it's opportunity aligned with readiness, the awesomeness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. But as I was meditating on this card for you, I got a sense of deep love around you. People around you sending you lots of love. And I felt it in my heart chakra. So we'll see if the cards, if there's new relationships, or if it's just that, you know, the people around you send you lots of love. And it can be, you know, your found family, or your family, or your, you know, if you're in a relationship. But I got a sense of a lot of love surrounding you right now, Pisces. Maybe you have sensed it too. Maybe it's been a switch. And maybe you're now becoming aware of it, that how much people really do love you. Now, the 2 cards for Divine Beloved, one of them is Divinity. And isn't that pretty? May I always remember my true identity, unlimited light and love. Let me know myself as pure consciousness. Wake me from the sleepwalk of believing I am only human. So it could be also the love from the universe, the love from God, or whatever you want to call your higher power, that love. The other card is Adventure. I will ride the tide. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who rides the tide happily, trusting where I am being led, even when everything doesn't make sense yet. Now, this has been my lesson for the past 2 years, is riding a wave, being in the flow. Sometimes we don't know why it has the timetable. Things are not happening as quickly as we want to, or our own timetable. But know that it is that synchronicity, that it's the divine time. And I'll use the example for me. And you know, I was watching a reader this week, and they said, you know, people could ask questions, and it was you know, the readings and 2 psychics, and many of the questions were about relocating and moving. It could be that that's the energy now. For me, it's about moving. You know, my house is for sale, and I'm like, well, why hasn't my house sold? Why hasn't my house sold? And, well, I know it will probably be in the next couple of weeks, because the expats come down to the Algarve, because This is where people like to winter. The weather is real nice here from people who are in the northern countries. But Spirit told me, because maybe the next step isn't ready yet. Maybe the house I'm supposed to move to isn't ready yet, you know, that those people have to move, or, you know, and that there's a divine plan. If you are in the flow and riding the tide, everything falls into place. So I just have to know that I'm in the flow. And part of it is, you know, my gypsy dog, I knew that she couldn't make the trip back to the US. She hated flying over here. She did not like the crate, and her health is bad. It's bad, and she would not be able to be admitted back into the US. So part of it is that it was delayed because that was one of the things that had to be addressed. Jason, quit that. I'm going to have to put the cone on you. So it is being in the timing of the universe and knowing how things fall into place. If we force the things, then it's like going against the tide, and that gets very exhausting. So be in the flow of the tide. Now, I have shuffled the cards with Morgan Greer. I'll shuffle them one more time, and we will see what we have coming up for you this week, Pisces. The angels and archangels and spirit guides, what is it our Pisces need to know for this week. And there's still, you are surrounded by love. And it's not just, it's good feelings towards you. It's that brotherly love that surrounds you. The first card we have is, well, and this keeps showing up for everybody, the Knight of Cups. This has been the card for a lot of the readings today, the Knight of Cups, crossed over by the Nine of Rods. Could be that this Knight of Cups, that there's a whole lot of responsibility related to that. That could even be moved. Cups could be moved, and the responsibilities of relocating. That's possible. Or it can be home and responsibilities, a balance of home and work. At the base of it is the Five of Wands. Some sort of turmoil, maybe some intrigue. I don't know if that's home or if that's work. Behind you is the Hierophant. Crowning you, the Four of Cups, new beginnings. Ahead of you is the Star, it's destiny, it's fated. Then we have Ace of Cups, Justice card, Page of Cups, you've got a lot of cups here, and the final outcome is the Strength card with the Magician, Page of Cups with the Five of Swords. So you have two fives. Fives keep showing up this week too for most of the readings. Justice card with the Seven of Swords, or the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords and Seven of Wands has been showing up in most of the readings today. Ace of Cups with the Queen of Cups. The Star with the Knight of Swords. Usually I read Knight of Swords as action, movement, but in this case with the Star card and a Knight and Kings, could be a soulmate. Now crowning you is you in the middle of your world. Behind you is the Hierophant, Ace of Rods, Five of Rods with the Chariot moving forward, and Seven of Cups crossed over by the King of Cups. Could be some choices related to moving. It could be some choices of new direction about relationship. This has a lot of cups in it. And it has some struggles that have occurred. So we have the Knight of Cups with the with the Nine of Rods. Your reading's about this. So it could be moving, it could be a person. It could be that this Knight of Cups, there's a whole lot of responsibilities around that. I get a sense that someone could have younger male around you, like a son, or where you are, you know, responsible for them, or their guardian. And there's a lot of responsibilities related to this. It could just be daily life, or it could be that there's additional demands. That's for someone. For someone else, it could be moving, and you have all of the activities about moving. Knight of Cups is moving, because you also have the Seven of Cups, choices related to the King of Cups. Could be moving out of a relationship, or the relationship with the King of Cups. Looking at what are your options. Are you going to continue this relationship? Are you going to have a new relationship? It could be moving. You know, there's all sorts of different choices of those cups, and it has to do with your King of Cups, relationships and love. And remember, I said I felt love around you. I felt that there was lots of love around you, and I feel your heart chakra is open to receive love in your life. For some of you, that's what I get, is that you are in a very loving attitude. So you have some choices. And what are you going to do? Are you going to move? Where are you going to move to? Are you going to be with this person? Are you, and you know, the King of Cups is your relationship. Or do you want love? Or do you want self-love? You know, you do not have to have a relationship. If you don't want one, you do not have to have one. You have free will. And maybe you want to be working on yourself. Because at the base of it is some conflict or turmoil and moving forward out of that situation. The Five of Wands is strife, can be arguments, confusion, chaos. And you've decided, I'm moving out of this. The Chariot is motion, moving away from that situation. And I look at this card, and there's no reins on those horses. It is being in the flow, trusting in the universe and the direction that that's going. Because behind you, look at what's behind you. The Hierophant, which can be government, it can also be your spirit guides, or conventional thinking and new opportunities. Ace of Rods, new opportunities. It could be for business, or it could be for projects. It's behind you. So you had some new opportunities. Now what's on your mind? Happy celebration of new beginnings, the Four of Cups, and in the middle of your world. Now the cups, the Four of Cups, you know, the fours are sort of, you've gotten to that point, and then you assess. So you're assessing. It can be moving to a new home. It could be a new relationship, and you're feeling very good, like you're in the middle of your world. For some, you're in a new relationship, and you're feeling very, very good about it. Celebration, that's what's on your mind. For others, it could be relocating to a new home. And you're feeling like you're in the middle of your world. It's very good. No, Nina, you're not going to do anything. Nina just woke up and she has her little ears perked up. Because what's going on is destiny and your King of Swords. The Star card. Now, as I looked at this, remember I said that that can indicate a soulmate. Because it was written in the stars, the Knight of Swords, which is, it's usually a younger, energetic, take charge kind of male energy. So it could be that this person is your soulmate from the past. You know, it's destiny. The other thing it can be is movement, because the other decks, it shows the Knight of Swords on the motorcycle moving, going, you know, the energy of moving forward. And it could be that it's destiny for you to move to a new place. Depending on your situation is how you can read it. Because then we have you as the Queen of Cups with new cups, with Ace of Cups. So it's either moving again or new love coming into your home. I do believe that for many of you, you have new love coming in if you want it. This is your week. It's almost like Valentine's Day. I mean, this is your time. Love is coming. And it's in the far stars. It's fated destiny. Because you're also feeling like there's some sort of decision that you made or decision from someone else. And it was the Seven of Swords, which was a situation that had a lot of turmoil or strife and deception. And there was a decision made. As a decision, that decision, it could be you deciding to move forward out of that situation and taking that strife, that turmoil, and acquiring the skills that you learned from that situation to move forward. And you can use those skills in the future. If need be, if you have similar situations, knowing that you have victory over this, you learned how to handle the situation, and you made a decision about it. And the energy is here of the Seven of Swords is moving forward. And a decision was made. It could also be that you're waiting for a decision from someone and you're able to move forward. It could be a very difficult situation, and it could be a decision by the justice system, for example, or a third party. As a result of that decision, you are able to move forward out of that. It is like freeing you to move forward. It could have been a legal situation. It could be some separation of property. It could have been a decision made around work too. That it was found in your favor. And as a result of that, you're moving forward. Whatever you were waiting for, the decision came and it was in your favor. The justice card was done. There was justice for you. I just had a card fall down. Then we have here a Page of Cups and Five of Swords. So, you know, it's still going on. It could be some turmoil related to the home. Or it can be maybe someone is thinking about moving and there's a delay. Some sort of unjust situation. You got the Page of Cups. Could be from this Justice card. Could be a legal situation. Okay, so you could have new love coming in, but this can be the residuals of the past also. You know, sometimes if you move forward and you're into a new relationship, the old relationship, the energy, that person from the previous relationship feels like they're losing control and things start happening. And that could be for someone that from your past, this past relationship, there's some unfairness, some strife, some sneakiness is what they said, that you get a message. Could be things like, oh, well, we're going to change the visitation, and so, or we're going to change the money that comes to you, or I decided I didn't want to split the, you know, there's some sort of, you're going to hear something. And it could be that you're moving on to a new relationship and that other person is feeling like they're losing control over you. And then the final outcome, look at this. Create what you want to the manifestation and have the Strength card. Yes, the Five of Swords, which is that turmoil that's going on. You know, what I see is almost like the bandit in the night, where they're real sneaky under the cover of night. So be forewarned. Be a very astute about what is going on, so you're not taken by surprise. Be forewarned is being forearmed. In other words, Spirit's telling you, keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, see if anything is going on from the past, because you're going to hear a message, and you need to be real, you know, have the strength of the lion. Stand up for what you believe in and have the strength. You're going to be able to manifest what you want. However, this is not the time to be weak. and to be intimidated. This is the time to have the strength of the lion. The lion is the king of the jungle. The lion keeps its counsel. It observes and then it acts, and that's what it's saying to do. And it will be in your favor. Be aware of what's going on. Have the strength. You'll be able to manifest what you want. You will be victorious in this situation, even though at the time you feel like, what is going on? Why is this not ending? Know that you will be victorious. You'll be able to move on. And you look in the past, you know, several months down the road and go, oh, well, it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I got through that. I had the 7 of Swords, which means I was able to move forward out of that difficult situation, and it's in the past. So just know it's just something that, you know, just be aware, and you've got your skill set that you're acquiring, and you can get through it because you have your team with you, and you have your spirit team, and you have the support of people around you. That's where the love comes. I get that there's a lot of support, emotional support around you. Okay, now we have the Believe in Your Own Magic card here. And let's see what we have. Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides. What is the card that you have here? Thank you. Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides. For Pisces, what is the card? And here we go. Oh, shark, swim away from this situation. Yeah, that would sort of go with it, doesn't it? Number 35. Could be that you left a toxic situation. Think of it as the Lover's reverse from traditional tarot. I'm thinking this is that 5 of Swords, you know, from maybe the past. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. Well, you are away, but it has to have the strength of the lion. Don't waver. So that just reinforces what Spirit's been telling you. Now we have the meditation card for this week, and let's see what we have for you, Pisces. And your meditation card for you this week is right here. Oh, it's up in here. There. Love to the moon and back. Now, isn't that something when I said I felt love around you? Love to the moon and back. So just focus on that. Self-love and love from those around you. Thank you so much, Pisces. And again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing that. And if you're interested in that bargain reading, please send me an email, and you would have your own personal reading for $20. Thank you so much, and until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.